If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
Halo has been at the forefront of gaming, but it's also taken a back seat. Halo for me has almost been a constant in my life. It's earned my loyalty even when it's gone in a direction more than once that hasn't resonated with me. So why can't I let go of a multiplayer-less Halo?
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Halo Campaign Evolved does not have the multiplayer attached to it. When I was discussing this with my wife asked me, would you rather this project does not exist because it doesn't have multiplayer? And I have been thinking about that question for days now. Even though my immediate response is, well, no, I want to play through that campaign again, even though I have access to it in many other forms, and she responded, well, then what are you complaining about? And that's got my wheels turning even more. Am I just that old man shouting at the cloud because something's changed? Or is it I see the modern gaming landscape and just won't accept Halo needs to adapt to survive? And I question if that's even a true thought. Does it really need to change so much for the modern audience? This is PlayStation's first Halo, the correct starting point, Combat Evolved, and yet it's missing a core component of what made Halo, Halo. Some could ask, without a semblance of some type of multiplayer attached to it, is Halo Halo?
So in this game, up to 4 people can play the campaign together, regardless of which platform they're on. And then we're kicking it old school, we can play 2-player co-op on consoles.
For the first time, we can play 4-player campaign on the original Halo across multiple consoles. That, to me, is a step in that social aspect that's so crucial to the Halo experience. Knowing the campaign itself brings a lot of replayability with all the difficulty levels, and you throw in being able to play that with multiple people, you're going to have a recipe for fun, and it's going to have that core concept of replayability and being able to talk to another person while you're experiencing these levels, maybe for the first time.
I love the replayability that Skulls bring to a campaign. It is almost endless variety.
We have dozens of skulls this time.
The most that we've ever had in a Halo game.
And they're adding skulls to Halo 1, adding to the frustration with you and your friends or your siblings, or some random you met online. That is the social experience, the laughs of accidentally killing your teammate or charging ahead too quickly to be killed by a grunt with a really good arm and they stuck you with that grenade. The frustrations of getting stonewalled over and over again by the flood for you to completely change your strategy. Those memories you will cherish, and hopefully they will stay with these new players for a lifetime. Make it a formative experience for them. I still think about the first time playing Legendary Co-op with one of my best friends, and we told ourselves we would not sleep until we beat it. Magical times that we bring up still to this day. That could be the future for others. Halo living on for the better. And even outside those difficulty levels and the added skulls, you are just going to mess around. Well, maybe you're going to mess around and do just crazy stuff that Halo players have been doing for ages. The campaign is social, it always has been, but it's fine solo as well. I've personally played through the original trilogy by myself more than once and didn't need that social aspect to enjoy the game. I find the challenge and just the overall pacing to be worth replaying, even if I'm not talking to someone right beside me on the couch. I have some friends that campaign is the bread and butter of Halo for them. All of this is to say I'm happy new people get to experience this once again, and I'm excited to see the tweaks and changes they've planned, but it comes back to that question, am I complaining just to complain? And I think I've landed on this sentiment. Whatever concoction they come up with, whatever form the next Halo's multiplayer takes, it should still be here with the remake of Halo 1. And here's why. We are losing something. It's slipping between our fingers, and before it's even a thought, it might be gone. And that's finality. You might not have known it back then, but there is a high potential now that one of those beloved original Halo maps from Combat Evolved may never get the modern flourishes. You may never play it ever again. Because what is the future of Halo multiplayer if it's not baked into one experience at a time? Do you think they're going to include every single map from Halo 1 in its multiplayer rotation if it's a different, separate experience? To me, pretty highly unlikely. The thought of Halo 1 coming back and able to experience what the map Sidewinder would look like with a modern touch got me pretty darn excited. Now, there's a real possibility that idea, that dream, is dead. Do I think I will get to see a modern-day boarding action? Absolutely not. I loved sniper battles on that one when I was growing up. It was tense and always felt like someone was standing right behind you while you're methodically searching the many levels where an enemy could be hiding and looking at you. Do I truly want to play through Rat Race again? No, not really. But it isn't strictly about what I want. It's the principle and the concept of losing what we had before for something new. And that would be the complete Halo 1 experience. There always seems to be a caveat with every new iteration, especially when it comes to art and technology. Yes, I can go play Halo Infinite for free and hopefully get that multiplayer fix. But I want to play Halo 1 multiplayer. Well, I could go play MCC, and yes, I will most likely get that need met. But is it wrong for me to want the remake to include all those multiplayer maps? I want to see the creativity flexed and see what a modern chill out looks like. And yes, there has been modern designs of old Halo 1 maps with coagulation, there's been hang 'em high with the reach flare to it, but I want them all. Get it as close to the Xbox premium experience that we had back in the day on the original Xbox. This is the flagship title. I know it won't be the same as nostalgia tells me it will, but I'd love another chance to feel that way. Whether I'm playing with my best friends or my brothers or even online strangers, at least I have the option to get there. The problem with me is I'm in both camps, which makes my whole argument sometimes a moot point. I want to play this campaign. Heck, I'm excited to play through it again. Even though I believe it's the game I've replayed the most in my life, really excited yet again. Those nostalgic thoughts burning inside me, just want to get another taste and just see how they've changed subtle things. This is just a me thing, but I won't be one of those players scrutinizing every single pixel of the guns to see how they change them, and God forbid they change the font of a number or something. I have the old game there waiting for me. I'm excited to see how they evolve this game in the modern day, because like it or not, change is here. And don't let anybody rewrite history for you. There has always been controversy in Halo when changes arise.
Ideas we had of this huge open world experience quickly dissipated.
Bungie has always had a way of finding out what's important in a particular game style and throwing away the extraneous stuff.
People didn't want to play as the Arbiter. People didn't like the price of Halo 3 ODST. People didn't like the Spartan abilities of Reach. People didn't like the addition of Sprint and the new art direction of Halo 4. People didn't like the lack of split screen on Halo 5. People didn't like Halo Infinite because, well, it wasn't the Halo that they remembered. And I so cheekily brought up 3 examples of the sacred Bungie Halo team. Yes, people still complained about them back then. There will always be rough edges to the changes that a beloved franchise goes through. Remember that when looking at this new iteration of Halo from Halo Studios. People complained, and at some point, we're just all old, shouting at clouds. But I will still say multiplayer should be here. It really should. But I'm going to play this Halo game because I want Halo to live on. I want to experience it again just because, well, I want to. And that's the most important component. I want to play it, therefore I will. So if you want to experience the campaign again, please do. But also remember what could have been, what's slipping through our fingers, and take a step back and wonder if it's worth your time to even care.